Hey guys, it's Matt from Crunch Time Coaching, and today you're tuning into Matt and Friends French Open Prediction Edition. I got my friend Mattfils, I got my friend Gaines. Let's hit that intro music where I actually sing about Mattfils and Gaines.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Tennis balls. Just Matt and Friends hitting tennis balls. It's battle around hitting tennis balls. Matt and Friends hitting tennis balls. And Gaines and Kate and Matt and
Alright guys, so day 6 just wrapped up of the French Open. What was the big news today? Anything? Mattfils got through in straight sets. I know Mattfils, which will become apparent why he's called Mattfils when he gives you his prediction for who will win the 2017 French Open. I know that makes you happy. The Mattfils came through in straight sets. Who did he play?
He played someone from Brazil.
Oh, Monteiro.
Yeah, Montero.
Something like that.
Del
Yeah.
Potro advanced.
Somebody that most casual tennis fans probably haven't heard of. What about Del Potro?
He advanced today, but it was
Sad.
yeah,
But
it was pretty sad.
Incredible! Did anyone out there see it? Let's roll the clip for him really quick.
Yeah.
And just in case YouTube does not allow us to roll the clip, let's not roll the clip.
Yeah.
But we're hoping that it's okay. We have to ask Pete because he knows all that stuff. So, Del Potro hits a serve, and Almagro does not even swing for it, and he collapses on the ground. Del Potro comes over there along with the trainer and the umpire. Everyone's over there. He walks him over to the bench, helps him pack his bags, rubs him on the head, and gives him a long hug because you know Del Potro understands what it's like to be injured. So that was actually the first time Mattfils saw the clip, and me and Gaines watched it earlier. What are your initial thoughts, Mattfils?
You know, you hate to see a guy like Almagro go down like that. Had a great career. You know, it's towards the end, and you want to see him, play as many slams as possible at this point.
Yeah, I think it's really sad. Almagro's been out with injuries a lot. He was doing pretty well in the warm-up to the French Open and all the clay events he's playing at. I can't remember where I saw him get injured where it first happened. Maybe Rome. It was a recent clay tune-up for the French, and his knee got messed up, obviously, and he had to pull out. And it looked bad when it first happened. I remember watching and thinking, well, there you go. He's not playing the French Open. And then when I saw that he was playing, I was like, oh, wow, that's great. He must have not hurt his knee that bad or recovered pretty quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this happened, and I think that's just a great testament to our sport. There's a lot of great people out there. They love the game. Del Potro's one of them. Almagro obviously loves it. He broke down crying in the chair after he realized he couldn't continue. And then Del Potro goes over there and rubs him on the head.
Exactly.
Potro comes over there and is like rubbing his head
Yeah.
and hugging him. And I always knew Del Potro. He seemed like a really nice guy. Like, there's the proof. He's the nicest guy
The
maybe in the
gentle giant.
world. The
And
gentle
also,
giant.
Steve Johnson. I don't know if you guys saw that. I thought it was really interesting. Him and Borna Coric. Did you
George?
see that video? Did you guys see that video? What happened?
No.
He won, and it was just after like a week ago.
His father died. If you guys
And then
out there aren't
he
aware,
broke
Steve
down
Johnson's father
crying.
died.
He broke down crying,
Yeah, I
and
saw
Coric
that.
was just furious at the end. Not at Johnson,
Obviously.
but and it was kind of.
He smashed his racket, which was really weird. Did
Yeah.
you see that?
I didn't get to see that yet.
So Steve Johnson's dad passed away, and he's crying. He can't, obviously
Yeah.
Americans usually don't make it to the third round. What was that, second round he wanted? That got him to the third?
Yes.
A lot of Americans
believe
don't, most, for the last forever, Americans don't do great at the French Open. So, his dad died. He's got all the emotions from that. He's making it into the French Open in the third round. That's a big deal
And
for
that
any
match
American
was
tennis player.
full
And then,
of emotions.
yeah,
It
a lot
was
of
just
emotion.
crazy at
And
the
then seeing
end.
George smash his racket.
Yeah,
There's
this
just-
felt disrespectful. That just felt disrespectful.
I
to
understand
me.
how some
you gotta
people
hold
see
your
that.
emotions back at a time like that.
But I don't know. George, he's a young guy, and he had, big hopes. He was doing well. Where did I see? What did George do? Didn't he win like Morocco or some
Very close,
clay
yeah.
court 250, or he lost in the final?
Yeah, he's been playing good lately.
Yeah, he likes playing on clay.
It's kind of
And
natural sometimes to get upset, but you want to try to control those emotions as much as possible.
Mhm.
We all
Especially
make
in a
mistakes
situation
sometimes.
like that.
yeah. But you know what? That just goes to show you there can be mentally in tennis. It's a very mental sport,
That's right.
and there can be totally different things happening on each side of the net, as you could see in that moment.
That's right.
All right, so let's get to the part of the show where we talk about our predictions.
Yes.
Okay, one more thing to point out before we get to our predictions for the 2017 French Open is really cool. The biggest upset, if you don't like Kyrgios, and I know a lot of people out there sure don't, what do you think about that upset?
Yeah, Kevin Anderson, man, he's a great player, and the clay kind of brings his some of his best tennis out.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like the Robin Soderling effect. Do you know Robin Soderling? You're too young.
Yeah, no, I do.
Oh.
I remember he beat Nadal in like the semis of the French in 2009. And
I think it was a round of 16, but yeah, I think you're right.
He
2009.
met Fed in 2009. That's the only French Fed's won. So.
This guy's impressive.
He knows his thing.
So yeah, I think any giant who isn't bothered by the high bounce on the clay and can just rip the ball always has a chance. So
Monfils. He's
Games?
tall. Monfils tall, Matt.
Yeah.
he's tall, but I don't think of him as a giant like I do with Kevin Anderson,
That's
John
true.
Isner, and those guys.
That's
But you're right. Yeah, all right, that's good. So yeah, all right. Let's get to the predictions. Gaines, who's your prediction for the semifinals, top and bottom of the draw?
All right.
I'll just go ahead and say I know you're gonna say Djokovic and Nadal.
I really think Djokovic has looked a little better since, he's gotten Andre Agassi as his coach. I think Nadal.
Just happened.
I think Nadal and Djokovic.
It just happened.
I know.
It's too early to see any kind of Agassi effect. But all right, go.
I know, but I just think it's starting to rub off on him a little bit. I
Yeah.
never think.
Well,
great
I'll give you
results.
that. He looks a lot better than he did in every clay court tournament he's played this year so far. So
Okay, so
maybe there is an Agassi effect. So it's
Yeah.
rubbing off already.
I'm thinking that
Who wins it?
I think it's gonna be close, but I think Nadal's gonna win it, and then I think the other side of the draw is gonna be Monfils and Wawrinka, and I do think Wawrinka's gonna win that. So Wawrinka Nadal in the final. I really think Wawrinka can upset him. I think if it does happen, it will be close.
Well, you know what Pete
If it
always
does
says,
happen, it will
and
be
I agree
close.
with Pete. Stan the Man Wawrinka can beat anyone, anywhere, if he's, anytime, as long as Murphy's Law, right?
Murphy's Law. If it can happen, it will happen.
As long as Stan is playing his game, he could beat anyone,
I really think
even
he
Roger
could
Federer once or twice.
upset. Yeah.
All right, what do you think? You think Nadal beats Djokovic, or do you think it's a different semifinal down there?
I think I got a different semis down there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I mean, do explain.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take. I think Team's gonna be in one of those semi spots.
Dominic Thiem from
Dominic Thiem.
Austria. He is really good on clay.
Yeah.
He loves the clay. Didn't he get to the semis last year? He's got points to defend.
Yeah,
He will
does.
play Djokovic, I believe, in the quarterfinals. So you think Djoko goes down
Yes.
to the team?
I think
And
so.
who's beating Nadal?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure.
Dimitrov.
Not Dimitrov. I think Nadal has a great chance of making the final. And
Really? So you do see him beating Djokovic or someone? Okay, so
I
you
do.
had Nadal in the semis. You just didn't have Djokovic in the
Yeah,
semis.
that's right.
Well, I got to go with Mattfils a little bit because I think Gaines is right. I think there is an Agassi effect. So I think Djokovic might get there, but there is no way that Djokovic is going to beat Nadal. What tournament did they just play in? They met pretty recently. Was it Rome? I
Oh
think it
yeah,
was
he got
Rome.
destroyed in Rome.
Nadal destroyed Djokovic.
Yeah, that was an interesting
Yeah.
match.
That
to
was
say the least.
so. I don't see Djokovic even with Agassi. Even if Agassi and Djokovic can share the court together
Yeah.
and split it up, I still don't think Nadal is going to
Uh.
lose. So yeah, take your coach and do what you will. I love Djokovic though. You know what?
Yeah.
I saw on
He
his
is a
on
hard
his
fighter.
Instagram, he's got his little son, and they got all the little animals, little toy animals, and he's got the croc because Lacoste is the big sponsor
Oh,
for
yeah.
Djokovic now.
Little joke.
So yeah, the little Joker and his little animals, and he's got the croc there, telling them they're going to go on a big adventure. I saw that, and that just I think that's heartwarming. I really like the Joker.
Yeah.
But if he beats Federer in one more Grand Slam final,
Uh-oh.
I will not stand for that. All right,
I will not be happy either. Me
Matt-
and Matt are big Fed
big
fans.
Fed fans. Matt, what's your pick? You say Stan Man beats Nadal in the final. Your
I do.
pick?
2017 French Open champion, Gael Monfils.
sorry. I know.
Mattfils is crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Mattfils this time. This is wild because I'm always telling him Monfils gonna lose first or second round at every major all the time. I'm like I love Monfils, but I just have no faith in the guy. But you know what? I think he could do it. I think the draw is really good for Monfils. I don't think Murray could beat Monfils as long as, and I think there's a Federer effect. You know, Federer took like half a year off, and then he wins his first tournament back. And Monfils hasn't played in a while. When was the last? Do you recall the last time he played? Was
The
it
last
like
time he played was
it the
a
Australian
tournament
Open, or did he go to Dubai, or did he pull out of Dubai?
I think it was one in France that he played before, and he got Hayden Chong. He lost to him.
Oh, yeah. But other than that, he hasn't played much since the Aussie.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, he might have the well-rested Fed effect and do something amazing. And yeah, he loves playing for the crowd, and you think the home crowd he'd love to play for even more. So I'm going to give it to Mattfils. I think Monfils, that's why we call him Mattfils, by the way, to differentiate between the two of us.
Yeah.
And if you watch him move on a tennis court, he can get a lot closer to moving like Monfils than we can.
Yeah.
And he loves Monfils, and I love Monfils too. I lost faith in him a long time ago, but I think, man, this could be it. This could be the year of Monfils. I'll give it to you. He has a chance. I still don't see him winning it, even if he made it to the final. I don't think he'll beat Rafa. My pick for the 2017 French Open champion is Roger Federer. So, yeah.
Interesting pick, man.
There you guys go.
There you go.
I put all my belief in Roger Federer. I think he's going to win the Grand Slam this year, in fact.
Okay.
He won the Australian already, and I believe he's going to win the French, Wimbledon, and the
Let me do a really early
US
Wimbledon prediction for you. Fed's going to win it. I'm
That's
telling
right.
you. He's going to roll Holland,
he's going to win
and
this
he's going to roll Wimbledon.
French Open.
All right. Those are some pretty bold
Hold on, wait.
predictions there.
Sorry, I'm getting something in my earpiece. What? Okay, the studio just informed me that Roger Federer is not actually in the 2017 French Open, so...
What's your prediction now, Matt?
I guess now with this news breaking, you heard it here first, folks. Breaking news: Federer's
breaking
not
news.
in the 2017 French Open. I guess it's gonna be Rafa. So, vamos Rafa! Thanks for tuning in,
Yes.
and make sure you tune in Saturday. You know what? You could just subscribe, and then you could see it. We could let you know. You know, it's gonna pop up in your inbox, and then you'll see me and Mattfils' awesome video about the best 3 workouts to do inside the gym.
Yeah.
That's right. How many times have you gone into a gym, or I mean, I know you know what to do in the gym, but I remember I didn't know what to do as a tennis player when I first was starting to go to the gym when I was younger. You have no idea. You look at some of these guys, they got like 100-pound dumbbells, and they're just doing that over and over really fast. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff in the gym. So anyways, I know it's tricky to figure out what to do in the gym if you're a tennis player, and Mattfils is going to show you the 3 best. Over 40 too, keep in mind. This ain't for young guns like Gaines. This ain't for muscles Monfils over here, Mattfils. So if you're over 40 and you don't know what exactly you should do when you're in the gym, Mattfils got 3 great exercises for you to try out. Tune in on Saturday and look for that video right here on the Crunch Time Coaching YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us for the French Open prediction special, and this has been Matt and Friends. Play that music.
I can't do it.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, I did it.
A little bit.
Thanks for watching.
Matt and Friends.
On Crunch Time Coaching.
Ow!